Hi there. I spent 100 days in Stardew Valley with the explicit goal of decorating the entire farm before the time is up. I've decorated many farms up until now, but this will be the first time we make a winter farm, so I wasn't sure what to expect, honestly. I just figured it would be a good opportunity since we've all got those Christmas vibes. Or well, we had. This run was supposed to finish 3 weeks ago, but then I got sick, and then the editing software crashed, so I was back to square one. Anyways, this is how the run went. I hope you enjoy it. We start out by making our trademark Duckman, select remixed mines for fun, and add 3 cabins for decoration purposes. We wake up, grab our 15 welfare parsnips, and refurnish the house. Organize our inventory and zoom out to better see the mess that we inherited. Thanks, Grandpa. We will need a lot of energy for today, so we gather as much forageable as possible. This will be needed for something called clay farming. Look in the description below for more information about these shenanigans. We sell all the clay we gathered, buy the necessary floor recipes, some decoration pieces, and a moderate amount of salads. And a cranberry sauce. The rest of the day is spent clearing out the farm, and we do a little bit of decoration with the time that we have left. Day 2 to 4 all go the same way, some more clay farming, some more farm decor. We experiment a little bit with the new floor recipes and the decoration pieces. We build ourselves our first well. Trust me, it'll be well worth it. We mark out where the coop will go and start fencing in the area. Day 5 and beyond, things get a little bit more interesting, since the mines are unlocked. First, we adopt the basil, and then we harvest our welfare parsnips. Every single day we'll start out with clay farming for some easy gold, and then we descend in the mines. We have a couple of goals for this section. Number 1, get to floor 120 to unlock Skull Cavern. Number 2, gather enough money to unlock the desert bus and some food. Number 3, get level 8 combat to access explosive ammo. And number 4, summon the demon. Day 5 went quite well, getting to level 20 despite entering late and having bad daily luck. We left early and rushed back home to ship as much as we could because we intended to buy a coop the next day. However, I forgot to buy it, rendering this whole rush back home completely pointless. Day 6 ended up having the best daily luck, which was awesome, but floor 23 was a pretty bad slime floor, which was less awesome. On the other hand, we found a club in a crate, which was fantastic. Would have been great to have that on floor 23. We got to floor 58, but sadly ran out of energy. After clay farming on day 7, I tried once again to get the coop, but messed up again by running out of time. 2 for 2, baby. Decided to visit the wizard to open up the community center bundles, and saw something less than family friendly. Day 8 is when we finally managed to build a coop. We went to the community center to finish our first bundle, we planted the seeds, and then finished on floor 42 in the mines. Day 9 we managed to get all the way down to floor 88 and even found a juicy mushroom floor. Also, level 5 mining. Poggers! Day 10 was raining, so that means no watering. We take full advantage of this. Day 11, the coop is ready. We build our first silo and decorate the farm a little bit. Day 12 we managed to already have all the dwarf scrolls, which is crazy because we didn't even look for them. Day 13 allows us to get some more decoration pieces and beat up a bunch of kids in a festival game. Finally turn in all the bundles to unlock the minecarts. Day 14 we picked up our copper axe and grinded some cash in the mines. Day 15 the silo is built, and we also went over to Clint to start working on our steel axe. Day 16 to 19 literally all I did was grind gold and combat experience, so here's a bunch of viewers I drew as ducks. Did you know? This entire run was streamed on Twitch. Since this is a YouTube video, a lot of the daily activities don't make it into the actual video, because the video would simply be too long. If you would like to watch the entire unedited run, it's available as a highlight on my Twitch channel. Day 20 we unlocked the desert bus because we finally got level 8 combat. Day 21 is preparation day. We get the biggest backpack, gather more iron for explosive ammo, fill up on furnaces, and buy 1 desert totem to use to get to Skull Caverns before 7 AM. The angels smile upon us as we get the best luck day on our first Skull Cavern run, and we craft as much explosive ammo as we possibly can. The desert trader sells coffee and spicy eel, which we need for Skull Cavern, And now it's just a matter of gathering as much as we possibly can before the day ends. The primary goal in the Skull Cavern is to descend as fast as possible until you reach level 100. The way Skull Cavern works is that the rate of iridium ore increases by a large amount every level you descend. However, once you reach level 100 it sort of plateaus, and the increments become much smaller than before. This means that once you get past floor 100, you really don't have to worry about descending anymore. You'll still find plenty of iridium ore down here. We ended the day with just under 500 iridium ore, 11 prismatic shards, and some other goodies. We rush back to smelt as much as we can before we faint, and then we also get the blacksmithing perk, which is one of the best perks in the entire game. Aw man, look at all that money! Day 23 is mostly spent smelting and selling iridium bars. This is why you need the blacksmithing perk. We get the galaxy sword and start making it a routine to clear out the secret woods. We finally build our first shed. Now that we have a lot more money to work with, we're able to do a lot more building and decoration. Day 24 is the dance festival, and it's my favorite because of all the decoration plants they have. We awkwardly watch others dance because nobody likes us. Day 25 we do a little remodeling of the crop area, as well as start planning out how we want the middle section to look like. On day 26 we decorate the bottom right area a little bit and continue the work into day 27. We're currently upgrading our pickaxe so the stones cannot be removed. Day 28 we built ourselves another well and picked up our steel pickaxe. This is the last tool upgrade we need to do, as we're now able to chop the big stones and stumps on the farm. We're finally in summer. The first day of summer is spent in Skull Cavern, as money is getting tight again, finishing with a solid run of 877 iridium ore and 16 prismatic shards, 4 quality sprinklers, 3 iridium bars, 2 fire quartz, and a battery pack from my bag. Day 30 we decide to move the silo in order to make room for a path. We gift Caroline a prismatic shard because we want the tea leaf recipe, and we finally turn to the dark side. No! The rest of the day is spent planting starfruit seeds in order to get some much needed farming level. We got a stable going and piffed up this area a little bit. Day 31 we moved the silo and the well, and we bought the greenhouse. We spent the rest of the day mapping out where the slime hutch will be, as well as building another shed. Day 32 we started filling out the greenhouse with starfruit. We spent most of day 33 decorationalizing the farm. We were finally able to move the cabin and the greenhouse on day 34, and we built ourselves our first barn. We also got a scam call today! We bought a few chickens that totally won't starve and suffer due to severe negligence of basic animal needs. Day 35 we decorated the upper left as well as the bottom right of the farm, and Willie ended up giving us a sob story. Day 36 was spent beautifying the quarry a little bit, as well as prepping a workstation for the miners, and the rest of the day we were clearing out some debris around the cottage cabin. Day 37 ended up being mostly fishing because we needed crab pots, and then we decorated the cottage side a bit more. Day 38 we marked out where the barn will sit, as well as building around it. And on day 39 we finally get to harvest the starfruit we planted on day 2, and then finish the day with a late 1 PM Skull Cavern run, netting us another 300 iridium ore and 4 rain totems. Day 40 allows us to move the barn, as well as build our slime hutch. We also made a little pathway through here. Day 41 we made some more pathways to the water, and also placed some rocks around to add a little bit to the nature and to serve as grass separators. Day 42, the slime hutch is built and it doesn't look half bad. We make some minor changes to the cottage and stoneside parts of the farm and start clearing out in preparation of the riverside part. Day 43, it's all about the riverside. We clear out everything and map out where the fish ponds will go. Day 44, it's back into Skull Cavern and we end up with 440 iridium ore and some goodies. Honestly, that's not a lot of iridium, but that's a minor problem. Get it? Minor. Day 45, we fish for seaweed and green algae for the fish ponds. Day 46, we go to Robin to buy some furniture pieces and... wait, why isn't she here? Whoops, it's her doctor's appointment. We spend the morning gathering some more green algae, organized our inventory in our newly upgraded house, and leveled fishing a bit, and ended up getting a Neptune glaive. On day 47 we went back to Skull Cavern and this is the result. We even got an iridium sprinkler and a dino egg. Day 48 we installed the autopetter. That's the only affection these little guys are ever gonna get. We also add some light decor around the fish pond areas and then fish for the remainder of the day. Both day 49 and 50 are spent fishing as we're trying to get the worm bin recipe. Day 51, the fish ponds are almost done and we give Caroline another prismatic shard. We finished the day by making a centerpiece for the farm, since this was originally a Christmas run. You know, before I got sick. I decided to make like a chair for Santa, like one of those you see in some US supermarkets. We didn't have cookies and milk at this point in the run, so we added it later. It's strange, we had some cookies early in the run. I'm not quite sure what happened to them. Day 52, we got the worm bin. We also prepped a little coop area for the riverside and did some light decor. Day 53, we decided to work on an orchard on the left side, as well as a little garden plot behind the riverside house. Day 54, we have a mill. We decided to keep the hardwood stump because it served as a separator in the crop plot, making it look a bit cozier. We moved the riverside cabin and built a coop. I realized I marked out too large an area, so we made some changes later to compensate. We also planted some of the fruit trees and made a crop plot. Day 55, we made another path through the cottage side, which we ended up remodeling a bit later, and we took away the only affection these chickens have ever received. Day 56, I woke up and just said nope. We're finally in fall, and the fish are asking for... Yup. The mahogany trees have grown, and we started planting a bunch of crops, because I wanted to see what it'll look like when everything's grown. Day 58, and we're finally at 2 hearts with Caroline, and can access the sunroom. But it's raining, so we can't get the cutscene yet. We build another well by the barn, and then do some light remodeling. Day 59, we fertilize some more trees on the farm, and prepare the bee house area. Day 60, sunny day! Finally we can attain that elusive tea sapling recipe, though we'll have to wait until tomorrow to get the mail for it. We will check the community board every week and look for Linus community cleanup quest. This will give you the fiber recipe, and the cool thing about this is you can actually plant it in winter. Unfortunately, getting the quest is RNG, so it's not certain that we will get it. Day 61, nothing interesting really happened. We entered the bat cave and realized what months of neglected upkeep looks like. And then we went back for round 2. Day 63, we upgraded our coop. Day 64, we finally started getting into interior design and decorated the house. Day 65, the bat cave got some love as well. Day 66, we harvested a bunch of beets we planted earlier, and they will be gifts for Evelyn so that we can get the cookie recipe. Because of, you know, the incident. Now that's a lot of money. Day 67, Evelyn had a help wanted poster, lucky me, free friendship points. We also upgraded our second coop. Day 68, we watered the cranberries in our bat cave and tried to give Evelyn another gift, but we've been too generous recently. Day 69, nice. We got around to decorating the shed. We gifted Evelyn another beet. I'm telling you guys, this gift, it can't be beat. Day 71, we do Emily's community board request in order to get the sewing machine. Day 72 is the Stardew Valley Fair, and we put up our most prestigious items on display. I'm genuinely surprised I got a rating this high. Out of excitement, I went all in on the spinning wheel. I lost. Day 73, we upgraded our coop again. A witch also came and cursed our newly upgraded coop, so that's a good sign. As if these poor creatures haven't suffered enough. Actually, what if it's the result of the severe neglect? Maybe they're rising up, and the void chicken is our leading figure. Nah, that can't be it. Day 74, we calmly let our mayor know who we're not voting for next election. Day 75, I finally found the perfect spot for a TV in our house. Right there. Yes, perfect. Day 76, we figured out a cool way to chop trees. Day 77 was the first skull cavern in a while, and these were the results. We spent day 78 trying to smoke the dwarf out. It didn't work. Day 79, we finally did it. Grandma's secret cookie recipe is ours. Now I can finally... Now this is what culmination of hard work looks like. Day 80, we freaking got it. The community cleanup popped up on the board. We waste no time, desperately wanting this fiber seeds recipe we get to work immediately. We needed a bit of clay, so on day 81 we went clay farming a bit. Day 82 greets us with this lovely scene. I can't help but notice that we literally gathered all of our trash from the mines. The lake should mathematically not even be remotely affected by our efforts. We also do another house upgrade. Day 83 and 84 we make another attempt at smoking out the dwarf. Finally we're in winter, and on day 85 we celebrate with a fully upgraded house. God, they ruined our decor though. Thanks, Mr. Robin. I ended up refurnishing it because I couldn't stand to look at it. So this is what our farm looks like in winter. We also met Krobus 2.0. The rest of day 86 was spent repairing fence and making minor changes. Day 87 we do a neat little tilling trick, similar to clay farming. We do this in order to get winter forage for winter seeds. Crocuses and crystal fruit you can't get from tilling though, so we have to pick those up the normal way. We did realize though that you can actually put the winter root inside a seed maker, and thereby, by using the tilling trick, you can essentially make infinite winter seeds. Day 88 is planting day. We try and mix it up as much as we can with the fiber seeds and the winter seeds, and this is really where the fiber seeds come into play, and this is why we wanted them to begin with. Day 89 we continue farming some more forageables and turn them into winter seeds. From here on out it's very important that we don't miss watering days, because we only have a few days left. Something to keep in mind here is that fiber seeds do not need to be watered. Day 91 we got threatened by the local shop owner. The rest of the day is spent repairing fence and also placing down a couple stones here and there. Day 92 we started messing around a little bit more with the fiber seeds, as I realized you can actually use them as a pseudo grass that won't disappear in the winter. After that we ended up going to the ice festival and destroying the competition by catching 6 big slimy fish. We didn't have any inventory space for any of the rewards, so we ended up just trashing all of them. Day 93 paid Pierre a visit for threatening me earlier. Day 94 we finally got another barn upgrade. Day 95 we got the bridge repaired, and then a day later on day 96 we got the panning as well. Close your eyes if you don't like Joja. Day 98 we decided to play some Junimo Kart. I'm actually really enjoying this game. The levels are really creative, it has some cool mechanics, the controls are good. It's overall just a very enjoyable game. After that we decided to play some Journey of the Prairie King, and would you believe it? It went even better. The graphics are super cozy, and there's ample power-ups that really give the game a solid progression. You can really tell that the person who made it cares deeply about making their players suffer in the moment. It's not like I'm bad at video games. I mean, I played video games my whole life. It's the game, man. It's not me, it's the game. Day 99, we had some time to kill while waiting for the night market to open. So naturally, being the good-willed citizen that we are, we absolutely destroy the beach. The night market opens and we buy copious amounts of candy canes. I don't have a sugar problem, you have a sugar problem. We put them around in random places around the farm, and can I just say I love the way this looks. It reminds me of those movies where the parents would hide like Easter eggs or other candy around the garden for their kids to find. With this, we'll be moving on to the final day of the run, day 100. The last day we spend doing a farm tour, so I will leave the original audio in for this one.
Well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow. If we're gonna have a rainy day or not rainy day, a snowy day or a clear day. All right, guys, we're here. Day 100. This is the last day of the run, and this is gonna be the final one. All right, let's get the show on the road. So, up here we have Mr. Antonio. Mr. Antonio himself. Back here we have a little seating area. This actually was the thing we put up in the beginning, if you guys remember. We can't place anything up here, so this is just for the spouse and potential spouse in the future. Maybe if we do another 100 days, perhaps. The mushroom tree that unfortunately I didn't want to chop down, so we just have it. The coop area, we can start here. So the coop area is, we used these fiber seeds and the candy canes to kind of make it a little bit more interesting. Also, you have grown tree, also kind of adds a little bit of depth to it, right? So it's very nice. I actually really like the way it turned out. Otherwise, the only option, and these stones as well, the cobblestones and the stepping stones, they ended up making the coop look a bit less empty, and that's kind of the case with all of these. Bee houses don't produce in winter, unfortunately, but that's fine. Normally we would have flowers right there. These are two tea leaf bushes, but apparently they die in the winter. I did not know that. I actually did not know that. But whatever. We like it anyway. Little tapping area. And shed right here. Reasonably organized. Wood, stone, monster items, food, all that stuff. Didn't end up needing that much. So, you know what? It looks good. We have a few fruit trees around. Dude, I really like this part in particular, I really like, man. The greenhouse placement here is like perfect, dude. That's so good, man. I like that a lot. Little crab pot area here as well. And I like what we made out of these two as well. That works perfectly. Grandpa, I was trying to make kind of like a heart with these. You can kind of make a heart, but it's not quite. But I don't know. It was my attempt. It was my little attempt at getting that done. A little fruit tree, some more fruit trees there. Barn area as well, going with the grass here. So I love grass. I think grass looks great in most builds, but I don't like it when it's overpowered. I've seen this in this is an idea I got from Stardew Valley Expanded, actually. If you guys have played it, you probably recognize going into the forest, and then you see like grass starters placed randomly everywhere, right? Perhaps a few of you recognize that, and that's kind of what inspired me to try something like this as well. I wanted to place regular grass, but this way they don't disappear over winter, which is great. So fiber seeds is a nice way to get some grass without having, well, grass. Some fruit trees right here, a little orchard, then a little back area here with some seeds, and we have the little the little scarecrow there, hidden conveniently behind there so nobody sees it, but it still doesn't work. I like this pattern actually. This ended up super nice. The winter forage and the fiber seeds, like in a crisscross pattern. It looks super nice. We do want to add a few more here, one here. I didn't get to add much here. And then we put this back. Cool. Gotta make sure we have candy canes in every area. This area, like this fish pond area, actually worked out so nice, dude. I was worried about how we were gonna do the fish ponds without making them look weird, but they actually look really nice there. This is the centerpiece. You can check the cave first. Oh god. Oh lord. Oh no. Yep. Forgot about this. This unfortunately still grows, even though, or like pops up, even though you have everything decorated. So it's just how it is. This is a little hangout spot. We're supposed to have a fish in there. I completely forgot about that. Let's go get a fish right now. Inventory full. Oh. See that? That looks a little bit better. Ooh. And now the final area. Cat is gonna get in our way, like always. This is the mining area, so as you probably noticed, excuse me. If you haven't been here from the beginning, the upper right area of the farm is supposed to be like jack of all trades. It has a little bit of everything. It has bee houses, it has tappers, it has barn animals, it has crops. And the one in the upper left is supposed to be more foraging oriented. It has the hardwood stump that regrows. It has some animals as well, and some crops, and the greenhouse as well, since it's more like for growing crops and barn animals and stuff. This part has this house. When I see this house, I think Riverside Farm. We have the fish ponds, of course, to reflect this, and then some fishing related stuff, right? Some tools. And this one is the mining one. Mining, like artifacts, monsters, stuff like that. So the slime hutch is a good fit. The quarry works perfectly. And then some slime related items and the dino egg as well. All the lightning rods are down here because they fit thematically, right? So I just thought it made sense. Another crab pot over here too. I really liked how this entire thing turned out actually. I'm so happy with this, man. Looks great. And that's the whole farm. Poggers.
Well, that's it for the video, folks. Thank you so much everyone for watching. I spent a little under 50 hours in this video and I learned a lot on the way. It's my first proper attempt at video editing, so I hope it turned out okay. If you don't like puns, forgive me. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like and comment on the video and subscribe to my channel. If you want to catch these runs live, I stream almost every day at twitch.tv/cngtv. Links in the description. Take care of yourselves and stay safe out there. Peace.